This is not how I start every painting, but I'm trying to be a little more precise since it's a person. My love of art started when I was a kid. I loved drawing. I used to trace things. My mother encouraged me. She gave me a book and a drawing set, and we used to paint by numbers back then. And I was encouraged when a high school teacher wanted to buy one of my paintings, and that was pretty flattering. But I've always loved art. I took art in college. That was my major. Even though I was in the oil business for 25 years, I wanted to get back into art, and I got my chance in 1999. Start kind of thin, and then I'll get a little thicker later on. My favorite type of painting is landscape because I've always loved looking at the landscape. I love capturing that. I like the challenge of trying to capture what it is about the scene that makes me react to it. Try to convey that in paint. When I moved to Oklahoma, I didn't really appreciate the vast prairies and that sort of thing, but now I love the prairies and I love painting grasslands or fields of flowers. My painting is based on 3 different types of things. One is I paint from life. I'll go outside and paint, but also paint from still life setups here in the studio. And then another way I approach painting is from photographs that I've taken and paint from those. I do like to study from life because it really informs the studio work. There's so many nuances when you look at something directly from life, whereas you can't capture that in a photograph. A photograph misses a lot of the subtleties that you can get when you paint from life. One thing I like about being an artist is the artistic community. I've really enjoyed getting to know other artists. It's a really widespread group, and there's so many different people doing so many different types of art. I've really gotten to know so many artists, not only locally, but nationally. Art has opened up my world, for one thing, and I think it's helped me open myself up. I'm kind of a quiet person by nature, and I've always been shy. So having to present my work, you never know how it's going to be looked at. Unfortunately, my parents both died before I began painting, but they were very encouraging of me in my pursuit of art in college. And you know, my mother had always encouraged me anyways, so I know she'd be proud of me now to see what I've accomplished.